Namaste, Kevin, and welcome to the mat. My name is Bethany and I am the Yogi Witch, and today I'm going to guide you through a really gorgeous 20-25 minute full moon practice. So this is the first full moon of 2023 and it is a full moon in Cancer, so this is a really emotional one. This might be a bit of a difficult full moon. Not only is it the first full moon in the new year, but it's also following a time where there's been a lot of socializing, a lot of emotions, a lot of kind of chaos and carnage over the kind of Christmas festivities. And sometimes when we move into January, we feel a little bit wound up. We feel like all that emotion is stuck here in the heart chakra. So in tonight's full moon, we are going to start tuning in to the heart, getting away from the head and starting to bring ourselves some emotional clarity. So in this practice today, we are just going to tune into how we are feeling. We're just going to let go and flow. We're going to release any stagnant energy, any tension, any worry, so we can begin 2023 with some positivity, with some healing, and with some magic. So for today's practice, you're going to grab anything that you'd like to make it a little bit more supportive or a little bit more witchy. And when you're ready, Kevin, I'll meet you back here so we can flow to honor the full moon. Okay, Kevin, to begin today's practice, you're going to come towards the back of your mat in a child's pose. So bringing the big toes to touch, take the knees wide and settle the body all the way down. If you work with any candles or incense, you can light them now. I'm going to light my sage just to clear and cleanse our space. So if you work with sage, you can light yours. If you don't happen to have yours on you, absolutely no worries. Know that I'm sending this cleansing smoke all the way from my mat to yours as we come together as an online community. And then once you've worked with your craft, relax the body and meet me in a child's pose position. Bringing the forehead to the earth and relax the body down. And from here in our child's pose, we're going to take a beautiful deep breath in, filling the lungs, filling the belly. And on your exhale, relax a little bit deeper towards the mat. Maybe choosing to stay in stillness, or maybe starting to find a gentle kind of sway, tuning into how this body is feeling. And as I said, it is the first full moon in 2023. Maybe this is the first time you've come to the mat in a couple of weeks, and that is okay. Give yourself that moment of acknowledgement for the fact you came to the mat. A moment of acknowledgement for your mind, for your body, your soul. As all together we inhale. And on your exhale, press the hand to the mat and roll that body all the way into a tabletop position. So from our tabletop position, we're going to start to wake up the spine with taking some spinal waves. So on our inhale, we drop the chest, and from here, we send the hips back to the heels. Exhale to round into the shoulders, roll the body forwards. Exhale to send the hips all the way back. Beautiful. Remembering you're welcome to take a little bit of freedom of movement here, any kind of wiggles that feels good to you. Only you know how your energy is looking today. Only you know your body's boundaries. Beautiful. Before we find our way into a tabletop position, slide left hand forward and the right hand is going to thread all the way underneath. So coming into a little bit of a twisted puppy pose. You can choose to stay here or pull left arm to the sky and wrap it behind the back. Gently relax left hand down. Inhale to move through tabletop. Exhale, take it to the other side. Pulling that right arm to the sky and wrap it behind the back. Beautiful. Gently untangle that right arm. Roll that body back into tabletop. Tuck the toes under and meet me in your first downward facing dog. Beginning to walk out the dog here. Bending one knee, bending another. Nodding the head yes. Shaking it no. Anything at all. Now you can choose to take your down dog movement by pedaling out those legs, or you can follow me and keep taking the spinal waves by inhaling to roll into the shoulders and then bend the knees, melt the hip bones back to the sky. Beautiful. Keep taking this movement. Feeling that strength in the upper body coven. 2 more times. Yes, before we come into downward facing dog. And from here, we're going to gaze between the thumbs, taking beautiful, slow and gentle steps. We're going to make our way to the top of the mat. Bend the knees and find a little ragdoll position here. So just letting the upper half of the body hang completely heavy. Letting any stress, any worry just slip from those shoulders. On your inhale, we relax fingertips to the mat, gaze forward, create length. Exhale, bend into that right leg, straighten out the left, and we're going to pull this left arm all the way up to the sky. Gaze follows the fingertips for 3, for 2, and 1. Switch sides, straighten out right leg, pull right arm to the sky for 3, for 2. 1 more time either side. We switch hands, pull the left arm to the sky, straighten out the left leg, and this time we wrap the arm behind the back. Holding for 3, for 2, 1. Untangle left arm, take it to the right hand side, wrapping that right arm behind the back for 3, for 2, and 1. Relax right hand down. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, plant the hands to the earth, step back to plank, and take your first vinyasa, pressing off the toes, lower all the way down. Inhale, find upward facing dog, create some gorgeous length through the crown of the head. Exhale, tuck the toes under, meet me back in downward facing dog. And then when you're ready from here, coven, we bring the big toes to touch. Inhale to pull that right leg to the sky, and then bend that knee off into split dog, pulling it as far as it can go. Start to stack the hips. We inhale. Exhale, draw that knee to the chest, round into the shoulders. Hold it. And then inhale, send it back to the sky. We're going to take it 2 more times. Draw the knee to the chest. Hold it. And then take it up to the sky. Yes, feel that heat 1 more time. We draw that knee into the chest. Hold it. And then gently step between the thumbs. Find your grounding, bend into that front leg. And we lift the body all the way up towards the sky. Yes. Inhale, reach those arms high. Exhale, bend deeper into that front knee and send the body forwards, arms behind the back. Inhale, find a lift. Exhale, send it forwards. Yeah, so not dropping that chest without intention, finding that lift. Inhale. Final time, sweep the arms to the sky, Kevin. And then exhale, send it all the way forwards. Interlock the fingers behind the back, pop this chest open, and then 1, 2, 3. Step in to a flying warrior. Holding your balance for 3, for 2, and 1. Lift the chest, float left leg all the way through. Hold it here as we inhale. Exhale, relax left foot by right. Forward fold, letting those hands float as far overhead as feels good to you. On your inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, relax the hands to the mat. Step back one leg, step back another, and take a vinyasa. Knees up, knees down, it's completely up to you. Inhale, find upward facing dog. Exhale, hip bones to the sky. Beautiful movements. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, float left leg high. Bend that knee off to split dog, stacking the hips. Inhale. Exhale, draw knee to the chest and hold it. Feel that solar plexus awaken. We inhale, reach it back to the sky. Exhale, draw knee to the chest, hold it. Final time, we inhale to take it high. Exhale, draw knee to the chest and gently step between the thumbs. Finding your high lunge, we sweep those arms up and overhead. Inhale. Exhale, send the body forwards. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, send the body forwards. Final time, we inhale, reach it high. Exhale, interlock the fingers behind the back and pop this chest open. Now from here, bending deep into that front knee, you're going to lift into that flying warrior. Disclaimer, I still can't do it because of my torn ligament, but you're going to float that back leg up and come in, whoop, to a flying warrior, holding your flying warrior for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that leg all the way through. Hold right knee to the chest for 3, for 2, and 1. Relax right leg down, forward fold, letting the hand float as far overhead as feels good to you. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back one leg, step back another, and take a vinyasa. Inhaling to upward facing dog. Exhale, hip bones come to the sky, down dog. Now choosing to rest in down dog for 5 breaths, or choosing to come to child's pose, whichever feels best to you. Remember, this is your practice. So wherever you are, you're going to hold it and even out that breath, in through the nose and out through the nose. Two more breaths. Remember, if you need longer, press pause. Before we inhale and exhale, wherever you are, press the hands to the mat, roll that body back into tabletop, tuck toes under, and the hip bones come to the sky. Down dog, getting yourselves comfortable. From here, we bring the big toes to touch. Inhale to sweep that right leg to the sky. Bend that knee off, stacking the hips. Inhale. On your exhale, draw that knee to the chest, round it into the spine. Hold it. Yes, and then 2 more times, we take it back to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, draw knee to the chest. Hold it. And then send it back to the sky. 1 more time, draw that knee to the chest. Hold it. And then gently step between the thumbs. You've got it. Sweeping those arms up and overhead. This time finding prayer and moving into a crescent lunge. So bend deeper into that front leg and send the hands all the way behind you. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Send the body forwards, interlock the fingers behind the back, and we pop that chest. When you're ready, 1, 2, 3, Coven. Step, float, fly. Fall in to that flying warrior, keeping that chest alignment with the back leg. We hold 3, 2. This time on your 1, keep that leg floating as the hands come to the mat and you make your way into a standing split pose. So relax the head down. Inhale. Exhale, step back with that left leg. And from here, we're going to move to a wild thing. So step that right foot behind the left knee and lift the hip bone to the sky. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find your way to plank. Yes, Coven. And take a vinyasa. Beautiful movements. Embracing the energy of the full moon, we inhale to find lift. Exhale, hip bones back to the sky. Final flow. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, float left leg to the sky and bend that knee off to split dog. Inhale. Exhale, draw knee to the chest. Hold it. 2 more times. Inhale high. Exhale, draw knee to chest. Hold it. Yes, you've got it. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, draw knee to chest and step between the thumbs, finding your way into a high lunge. We're going to sweep those arms up and overhead, and this time bring hands to prayer. Find your crescent lunge, opening up that heart to the full moon. Bend deep into that front leg. Push the back heel down. Inhale. Exhale, lean the body forward. Interlock the fingers behind the back and pop this chest open. Again, you're going to float your way into a flying split. Not a flying split, a flying warrior. I can't do it quite yet, but that's okay. So lift the back leg up and bring that knee in to align with the chest. We hold 3. We hold 2. And 1. Find your way into a standing split pose. Pulling that right leg nice and high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, step back with that right leg. And then from here, we float to wild thing. So step left foot behind the right knee. Pull the hip bones high. Open up that heart. Holding for 3. For 2 and 1. Final vinyasa. Float your way to a plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale to find lift. Exhale, say goodbye to downward facing dog. Before and down dog, you can jump through the hands to come to seated. You can lower the knees first to tabletop, cross the ankles behind you, and then move in to a comfortable seated position. On your inhale, we reach those hands high. Exhale to take a twist over to the left hand side, right hand, left knee. Inhale, move through center. Exhale, switch your twist. Beautiful. Inhale to move through center. Sweep both arms up and overhead. Gaze between the thumbs. Inhale. And then exhale. Relax the hands down. Roll shoulders away from the ears and come in to a seated Shavasana. Now, if you prefer to take Shavasana lying down, as always, Coven, you're more than welcome to do so. But if you're happy and seated, roll shoulders away from the ears. Allow the hands to relax onto the knees, but palms flipped up towards the sky, drawing in the energy of the full moon. As we bring our full attention to this moment here, to how our breath is feeling. That spine lovely and long, connecting your energy with the heavens above, with the earth below. Feeling that breath slow and starting to become aware of how we're feeling. Remember, this is a full moon in Cancer. It's bringing us emotional clarity. The full moon's job, its calling, is to illuminate. So allow it to illuminate the kind of deepest, darkest areas of your heart, of your soul. We're at the start of a new year. This is a time to welcome in intentions to start manifesting the life that you deserve. So in this moment, as you're rebalanced in your mind, your body, your soul, you feel that surge of energy like electricity running through your veins. Maybe you choose to set yourself an intention. Now it can be an intention for the year, for the month, or even just for today, for this moment, whatever calls to you. But set your intention here in the mind and then seal it with your breath. Before we close this practice with one final breath in, bringing the hands to prayer. And on your final breath out, bow low with gratitude, with love to ourselves for coming to the mat, for those who joined us as an online coven, and as always from me to you, thanking you for meeting me here today and allowing me to guide you through today's full moon practice. I really hope this full moon brings you everything that you desire, everything that you deserve, and it brings that emotional clarity to go ahead into the rest of the year and, you know, start manifesting all those incredible dreams, those passions, etc., etc. If you enjoyed practice today, I would appreciate any sort of support for the coven, maybe a like, a comment, or a cheeky little subscribe. But don't forget, I do post 3 free flows a week here on my YouTube channel, including a full moon, moon month, including a full moon and a new moon flow each month. And now that my knee is starting to heal, there will be a regular flow coming. So thanking you so much, my darlings. Sending you so much love and full moon blessings. Blessed be.